Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope everyone's having a good day so far. Today is a very important day. Well, the day I'm recording this is not the actual day, but today, when this goes up, will be my birthday. I'm turning 26, and I just wanted to spend some time filming on this I got a new device. It's like a GoPro thingy. It's for the phone. So far so good. I don't know if hopefully I'm getting everything, but yeah, I kind of wanted to I wanted to take the day that I'm recording this to go outside. We haven't done like an outdoor vlog in a while, and I drove past this place at one point, and I could be wrong. I think this all used to be water. I'm not entirely sure what the case is, but I mean, look at this, dude. This is crazy. It's all just like, it's like you can see, I don't know if you can see the boats, but there's boats over there, and yeah, it's just nothing but water that way. But like, dude, it's completely like dried up. It's wild. So yeah, we'll walk and talk for a bit, but basically today is the day of uploading this is going to be my birthday, and turning 26, and I wanted to take today not only to do something cool with you guys, do something fun, assuming it'll be allowed and I don't get kicked out. We're going to do something fun. We're going to do something super cool, and I'm very excited to do it. So yeah, first things first on the agenda that I want to talk about. I was hoping to be here alone. There is actually no one here, which is cool. I should have gotten here like 6 a.m. bright and early. There's a bird over there, a seagull or whatever. He's just chilling. He doesn't mind me, I hope. And again, I hope everything's up to snuff here, but I want to talk about a couple things that I think are super important before we get into what we're doing today. Don't poop on me, bird. This is actually really cool. It's not cool that there's no water here, but it's cool that I'm able to share this with you guys. And yeah, and also I look hands. I don't have to hold the phone anymore. I'm probably gonna be doing this more often, especially with like when we do movie vlogs. So I think it'll be really cool. But this will be going up on the 7th, which is my birthday. Two things I want to talk about. The first thing we're going to discuss is my birthday, because I bet you guys are curious why I'm doing a video like this now instead of like, I should have done one in the past. It has a lot to do with one I didn't do. Mainly what I did for my birthday was I would stream. I would stream on my birthday. I'm probably going to do the same thing. I'm going to go live on my birthday. We're going to do something cool, and we'll just do a special birthday stream. Hold on. There's people. They gotta walk by. I'm gonna let them pass. Give me just a second. We'll discuss. I'll walk over here so we don't disturb the active exercisers. I'm taking a stroll. I think over here will be fine. Yeah, there's literally just a bunch of people. Whoa, I'm gonna die. That's cool. I don't know how far you can go here. I'm not going to go too far, just because I wanted to explore. So one thing I want to talk about is my birthday. So normally for my birthday, I will do a live stream. That's typically what I've done to celebrate. I don't really do anything special. And this year, I've kind of thought about my birthdays and how, birthdays in general are overrated. Oh, today you were born, crazy. And that's pretty much all they are. They're just a day you were born. And I think my birthdays have changed over so much time. I've just stopped caring about my birthdays in general. Cool, I'm a year older. Nice, very good. What are they doing? Oh, there's people sitting over there. They're gonna watch me walk around and do nothing. That's cool. But yeah, I have a... It's really wet over here. Goodness gracious. Of course they're sitting down. So yeah, mainly, screw it, I'm gonna walk around. We're just gonna walk. We're gonna keep walking. We're gonna walk and talk because it's one of those days. You know, I thought I could be alone, but apparently not. I'm just gonna walk on the rocks. That's all we're gonna do. I'm gonna be away from their point of view. They can't look at me. Oh, bird. Very good. This is cool. This camera's cool, by the way. I'm losing my train of thought. So I kind of lost sight over my birthdays. I've kind of stopped caring about them. And what's interesting about birthdays is, you know, you get older every year. You stop caring. It's like, oh, it's another year. I think the last time I did something real special for my birthday was every 4 years in every year in high school. For 4 years, I would basically... I would go to PAX West, and PAX West, if you guys don't know what that is, it's Penny Arcade Expo. It's like, it used to be called PAX Prime, but it's a thing in Seattle, and it's this cool event where you can just go play games, buy merch, etc. It's kind of like, it's just a little fun event to go to. I did it every year for 4 years in high school. First year I did it was kind of like a test run to see how things would go, see what it was, because I had no idea what it was. And the only reason I went was because a friend told me. And I was like, okay, I gotta go. I gotta see what this is. Badges weren't cheap. They were like $80 because I had to go on eBay to get one, which was fun. And the second year I went with a friend, and that was a little more fun. But then at that point, I was just like, okay, third year I go, I got to do everything myself. And all those years of PAX, I met so many people. I met streamers, I met devs, I met community managers that worked at, like, I met Deej from Bungie, Cosmo. I think I met a couple people at Penny Arcade Expo, and it was fun. It was a fun time. Third year I went, I ended up doing like work for Discord. It was the Discord Hype Squad thing. It wasn't my forte, so I kind of bowed out, and it was a fun time. I didn't mind it, but I don't know, it wasn't for me. I think the third year was probably the worst year for PAX for that to do for my birthday. I thought it was, you know, and then the last year of PAX, and this is kind of the important thing, is literally probably was the best year, because the fourth year that I went to Penny Arcade Expo, I met like, I didn't even know what I was going to do there. My fourth year, I was like, well, I don't know. I was just going to walk around, see what was up. And that year I met a streamer that I had helped, you know, not get partnered, but like I bought her a game. It's called H1Z1, and I bought her a game, and when she played that game, more people started watching her. She started getting bigger and bigger, and she got partnered eventually. Her name was P90 Princess, but now is known as Everything Allie. And that year at PAX, I met her. Was super cool meeting her. We had lunch. We got to hang out. It was such a fun time. That was like my favorite. Like, after that happened, that was my favorite Penny Arcade Expo. Like, that was it. Oh, cool, those people are leaving. Nice, we can walk back. But yeah, so that year of PAX, that year, my last year going, by the way, I just want to preface that, is, oh, I'm going to try and walk carefully here. I don't want to die. Yeah, that was my last year of PAX, and while it was a fun experience, I actually never went again. That was my last year, because it was my last year of high school. I went only for those 4 years and then stopped. I was like, this is fun and all, I'm getting a little bored of it. And I never went to another convention, ever. Like, it was not for me. After that last one, that was the high. I think I met a couple other streamers too, I think. I'm pretty sure. that year. I think my second, it had to have been like I think my third and fourth year, I met a lot of different creators and streamers. It was so much fun. And I'll never get that time back. That's gone. Is that a feather? It's a big feather. But yeah, so that was kind of the end of that. And since then, I've never gone to another PAX, never went to another convention. I never did anything special for my birthday after that, because it was just like, I don't know. It was silly. I don't know. I felt like after that year, I was like, birthdays or whatever now, because those were special times. I was like, well, now I don't really need to do anything for my birthday. And, I turned 26 this year. I kind of made the decision. I was like, I need to do something again, because mostly for my birthdays, I spend them alone. I don't spend it with anyone. I don't throw a party. I haven't thrown a party, I don't think, since I was young. And the whole point of the story that I'm telling you guys is, like, I spend my birthdays alone for the most part. Like that, because I stream when it's my birthday now, but yeah, I mainly spend them alone. And it sounds sad, but at the same time, it's not. It's like, I don't know. It's what I like doing. Like, I go see movies alone. I do all these vlogs and stuff by myself. I don't do it with anyone. As bad as it sounds, it's, is what it is. And I don't know. I've done it. It's become so normal now, and I've done it so much. Like, I just spend my birthdays alone, and that's going to be the same thing today. Spending the birthday alone, but this time around, I am doing something special for it. This might be the only year I do this, because it's pretty unique to what we're doing. But yeah, also look at the big thing behind me. I don't know if you guys saw that. That's pretty cool. I like going outdoors and vlogging. It's kind of fun. And now that I have this, like, kind of like a backpack strap camera, this is going to be so much easier. But yeah, it's interesting that I spend my birthdays alone. I pretty much do everything alone. And as sad as that sounds, it's the norm for me, so it is what it is. But maybe it's because I don't have a relationship, but that could be part of it. But I do spend my birthdays alone, so yeah, I don't know. I thought that was important to talk about because of what we're doing today. And the other thing I want to get into is kind of a side thing that you guys might be interested in, might not be interested in. It's not a huge deal, but I did want to talk about it because of the fact that I'm turning 26. I haven't done any of it this year besides promote it a little bit. I'm going to talk about Echo Identity, which, if you guys don't know what that is going to be my solo artist project. I'm going to be doing music, like serious music. I've done music on the Kyle Freems channel. None of it's serious music. Some of it has serious lyrics in it, but like the music itself is not professional. It's not serious. It's not creative. Well, it's creative, but it's not serious music. And I wanted to start making serious music, and I'm going to start doing that next year. I don't know if I want to release everything in that single year, because that's going to be a lot of work. But yeah, I'm going to be starting this project called Echo Identity. I have 3 albums planned for it. It's going to be fun. I'm only doing 3 albums for it because I like taking on projects that I think are fun, and I like music. I like singing. I think it's fun to do, and that's what we're going to be doing today, or not. What am I saying? That's what I'm going to be doing next year. I have 3 albums planned for it. I have all the lyrics written for the albums for every song. I wrote them all in my car, which is crazy. And I wanted to talk about this because, it's going to happen next year, and I'm very excited to release everything. I don't think I'm going to release a song this year because of everything that's gone on and the fact that there's only 4 months left in the year. Probably won't happen, but you never know. But yeah, I think it's really cool that I'm doing this little artist project. And another thing with it, not only, so the vocals are all mine, obviously, that's the point of it, but I'm also doing all my own production, which is going to be interesting. I'm I'm hoping it's going to sound good. That's all that needs to happen. I'm going to be using my own instruments. I can't play instruments, but I can do them digitally. I'm going to be doing my own production for it. I'm not going to use any, because like with the Kyle Frame channel, I used sample instruments. So none of them were mine, but they were free to use, so not copyrighted at all. But I'm going to be using my own instruments, creating my own sounds. I think I know what I want Echo Identity to sound. It's not like metal or anything like that. It's going to be really chill and laid back with a mix of like emotional. I don't know. It's going to be an interesting project, and I can't wait to see how it sounds. I haven't really got into the production side of things too much because of I had an injury this year. I don't know if you guys can see my finger. Had an injury, and it halted a lot. It halted stream for the most part, but I didn't get to do much. So yeah, that kind of halted things, and other things halted things. So it's kind of a chain reaction of things, but I'm very excited to start that next year. I'm gonna finish up things I'm trying to get done this year, which I really hope I can get everything done that I want to get done this year, and just move on to the next year. But yeah, so on to what we're doing today. We're not gonna stand here all day. Imagine if my birthday was just standing here and just looking out at the waterless sea. There should be water where I'm standing, but there's not. So that's really interesting. There's no water here. There's water over there, like way over there. I don't know if you can see that, but there's water over there. None here though. None here. So it's interesting. But what we're going to be doing today, if you read the title, we're going to be going to Funko headquarters. We're going to be going inside the Funko store. I've never been in it. It's I'm in Everett, by the way, if you guys don't know where this is. I'm going to be going inside the Funko store. Now, here's the problem with going in there. I want to film in the store. And I know filming is not typically allowed in stores. People do it. But I've seen videos from inside the Funko store. People have taken videos. People have taken pictures. I mean, if they have a problem with this, that'll be fun to deal with. But also, I don't know if I'm going to have this thing out 24/7. We'll see. But the one thing I am worried about is because I don't like filming people. I think it's weird. It's super weird. So I'm just going to focus on filming the Funko stuff. I'm going to look for Funko Pops specifically that I will want, that I need. That's kind of the plan for that. But yeah, this is what we're going to be doing for the birthday. And then after that, I am going to go to Dairy Queen, I believe, to pick up food and probably a cake. Not an actual cake, like a cheesecake if I can. I'm going to take a look and see what Dairy Queen has. That's kind of my plan for the day. I don't know. I'm going to spend the day chilling, and hopefully this will be a fun video. But this intro's gone on long enough. We're going to go to the Funko store, and I will see you guys when I get there. All right, see you guys in a bit. All right, so real quick before we get into my whole Funko experience, wow. Oh boy. Dude, what a ride, man. Holy. I think, to be honest, when I was going to the Funko store, I was expecting chaos. But honestly, you know what's funny? I almost expected, no one to be there. Like, I half expected, I'm actually going to turn the car on real quick. Give me just a second. It will take no time at all. No, so I expected no one to be in the store that early. Because, dude, there was no, like, there was a line. I don't know if you guys saw it when I was recording. There was a goddamn line, bro. And so I'm going to give my pros and cons about the Funko store. But I think it makes sense why it's so crowded. And I think that's my only negative is people are like rushing you. It's like it's a store. I thought it was going to be like an experience, but it's kind of like how PAX West is, where it's a ton of people. And yeah, it was wild. Really, really wild. And I hope I don't get sick from all the people in there. I probably won't, but who knows? I've never gotten COVID before, so yeah, this was my first time going to Funko store, and my only negative is the people. I think that's a negative with like everything, but it was kind of hard to film in there. It was my first time filming in like a public, like store location, like a public place, which I don't like doing. Like I've told you guys, I don't like filming people. I think it's not what I want to do. Another thing is everything was probably muted for a couple reasons. I had music going over it because there's copyrighted music in the background of the store. Had to mute that. I didn't even talk throughout most of the, I don't think I talked throughout the entire Funko thing because, dude, I was nervous. People were like pushing me a little bit, not pushing, but like forcing me to move out of the way because I was trying to look at everything. And I got a couple of views of like all the stuff at the Funko store. I looked at I think I looked at everything in that store. Like, I think I looked over everything. And if there was anything I missed, it's whatever. But what I want to show you guys is what I got. So I think I showed it in the video, but so I'm looking for specific Funko Pops. And Iroh was one of them because I do like Avatar, The Last Airbender a lot, and Legend of Korra. Legend of Korra is goated. It's real good. But I was looking for Iroh, and I was looking for Blue Spirit Zuko, which I asked someone about that, and they said no. That was kind of cool. There was staff there. I didn't think there was going to be, like, Funko staff on standby, but I don't know what I was expecting. I was expecting, like, another convention center type of deal. But no, it's literally just it's a store. You go in and buy Funko Pops. It's crazy. I also bought a hoodie because I thought it was cool to get a hoodie. Expensive, but I mean hoodies are expensive in general. Yeah, Funko, Everett, Washington, pretty darn cool. They even I'll even point this out. They gave me a little Funko bag, which I think is cool. I wasn't expecting that. And then the only other thing I found in there that I was looking for was this guy, which I showed you. Oh, he's upside down. Which I showed you guys. I was looking for Deadpool with a suit. So the rest of the Funkos I'm gonna have to get online, which is really annoying. Also, I was looking for like J. Jonah Jameson. I think I'm looking. How many Funko? So I got 2 out of. I was looking for 1, 2. I think I was looking for 5 other Funko Pops. So I got 2 out of 7. 2 out of 7 is pretty bad, but that wasn't the only. That was the last thing I got at the Funko store, and this is my birthday gift, so I gave a gift to myself. I made myself in in a Funko Pop, which I think is really cool. I'm probably gonna keep this in its packaging because it says C45T13 on it, which is channel name, obviously. And you can, in the left hand is holding a controller, and the right is holding a guitar, because music and video games are my favorite things. And I didn't really, well, there was a microphone, but I don't think that would have worked well. But yeah, I like acoustic music. It's really good. But yeah, look at that, man. Pop yourself. I heard that you can make your own Funko Pop, and I wanted to try it. So overall, real good time at Funko, besides the people That was my only negative. My positives, I mean, there's not, they're out of a lot of, like, the Funko, I didn't find the Funko Pops I was looking for. I think it's my only negative, my only other negative. If I had to pick one, like, not finding what I was looking for. If I found everything I was looking for, that would have been lit. But it was not lit, as the kids say. So, but yeah, super cool. I think overall today was a success. Now we do have one more thing to do, which I'm gonna go get food, and I'm probably gonna take you guys with me on this little vlog, because why not? I think it'll be fun, and then I'll probably head home. But yeah, super fun day. Super fun day. Super excited to actually do this for a birthday video, and just for my birthday in general, because my birthday is at the time of uploading this, when it goes live, it will be my birthday. So low power mode, whoa. But yeah, time recording this, it'll be my, at time of uploading this, it'll be my birthday. But when I'm recording this, it's not. I just wanted to do this kind of early and get it out of the way, so on my birthday I can just relax. But let's go ahead and get some food, man. Yo, Editor Castle here. Real quick, guys, I wanted to go over something that I did forget to talk about in this whole kind of review about the Funko store itself, because obviously I went in there and, you know, I didn't know what to expect. But one thing I did want to talk about that I forgot to mention is the fact that this is going to be a one-time thing. I will not be going back to the Funko store, because for me personally, it felt like I was getting rushed in there. It felt like I was getting pushed around a little bit. Like, it was a bit too much. It was a bit too stressful. I was a little anxious getting in there. There was a lot to that store. The other thing was there was a bunch of kids there, so it kind of was like, it had this vibe about, like, you know when you go to like the Disney store in like a mall or something, or you go into like the Lego store or something like that. Had that sort of vibe where it was like a kind of kids only experience, but there was also a bunch of adults there, and then also a bunch of other people there. But the point is, I think it was kind of a one-time thing for me. This wasn't kind of like a PAX thing where, you know, I wanted to kind of dive into this whole thing for the next 4 years, which that was PAX for me. That was during high school. But the thing is, this is going to be a one-time thing for me. I think I just don't want to go back, because I've experienced all that I can in that store. I don't have a reason to go there because they don't have the Funkos I need, and I think it was just a fun little birthday thing that I wanted to do, and it was a lot of fun. I did enjoy it, but I would not go back in that store again, mainly because there's too many people. Too many people. I think that's kind of my thing, is like, I'd rather just, you know, shop online for my Funkos. The experience was cool. I think, you know, it would have been cool if I had found all my Funkos, but it was a cool experience regardless. The store was cool. Everything was neat inside of it. I just wanted to mention that little fact. I will not be going back to this place again, just because it's a bit much. It's a bit too stressful for me. But yeah, I thought I'd mention that, so let's get back into the video. All right, well, I got food. I went to DQ. The whole reason I was going to Dairy Queen and why I wanted to include it in this vlog, because it's so important. It's so important to today. However, it did not go to plan. I just got lunch, basically. It's kind of what I wanted to do for my birthday, just grab some DQ, because I used to eat it. I don't eat it too often now, but what the whole point of going to DQ wasn't just to get DQ. The whole point was to actually look for like a cake. Fun fact, cake makes me want to puke. But the whole reason I was going to DQ is I was hoping they had cheesecake, because that I'm okay with. But I think I'm going to do without sweets today, considering, you know, we have sweets right there. So, yeah, man, just, you know, considering this video is coming out on my birthday, turning 26, man, and I'm not having a midlife crisis, because I don't know when that, I don't even know. You know what's funny? People talk about midlife crises, and I don't even know what they are. I genuinely, I have no idea. I don't know what a midlife crisis is, because I haven't had one. But I'm sure, like, I'll know what it is when I have it. I'm assuming it's like, oh, don't have a wife, don't have kids, don't have house. I'm assuming it's along those lines, but I wouldn't know. I have no idea. So, But I'm not hitting that yet. I just, turning 26, it's, I think for me, this video is also like a big reflection time. Like, obviously, the beginning of the video, we talked about my birthdays I've had, and just echo identity and that whole thing that I'm going to be starting next year. It's like, time's going by pretty fast, and, I want to focus on the important things, get some important things done, work on things before I can't work on them anymore, That's kind of what I want to do. So this was kind of a reflection almost, but we're going to have like an end of the year wrap up video, kind of going over everything that happened. And yeah, and I think I'm going to end this year on a bang for sure. Like, this year's going to end perfectly. Nothing's going to go wrong. Overall, really good day. I liked everything that happened today. It was fun. I'm going to take my birthday to relax. We will be streaming. I'm pretty sure I know what I'm streaming, but I won't tell you guys because you'll figure it out. Really good day. Really solid day. I'll probably be going through the footage and editing a bunch of music into the Funko stuff, because God, there was I didn't realize there was gonna be music when I went in. Like, dude, I was kind of overwhelmed a little bit going into the place because I've never been in there, but it's a wild location. But yeah, man. Also, one other thing I want to cover before we do end the video here. This new GoPro-esque thing that I'm using with my phone, I'm going to use it more often. I think this is a pretty cool tool. Super neat. I'm probably going to leave it in my car just because we can do vlogs and stuff, and I think it'll be cool. I don't like holding the phone. I get kind of tired of it, so having this thing strapped to me is pretty neat. I can just literally just strap it on and then record. Obviously, it was harder in the Funko store, but I think like in non-public settings, so like when we're doing movie vlogs, if I decide to do library vlogs again, which were just reading vlogs for the most part, like, I'll definitely be utilizing it. This is a neat tool, for sure. But yeah, man, that's going to be the video for today. Thank you guys for watching. If you did, as always, I appreciate it a ton. And I will see you guys in the next video. And yeah, goodbye.